I look at my life, and my relationship hasn't always been perfect, and I don't think it's perfect now, but it's damn close. Let's talk. See, I think change is inevitable. It is essential to a great relationship. When I got into my relationship, my only tool was anger and intimidation. And Sandy, she came from a different side of the tracks as well. She came from a big family, mostly boys, third from the youngest, so she learned to battle, and emotionally and physically, she learned how to survive in that environment. So we come together, and I'm broken, and she's broken, and what happens? Well, it's war. I attribute what we're experiencing right now and the growth that we have in our relationship right now is nothing more than us finding a new set of tools. That was the one thing that saved our relationship. You have to have tools to deal with each other in a way that's constructive. Carpenters don't just happen upon being great carpenters. They learn skills that allow them to be great carpenters. And so why wouldn't that same principle apply to our relationships? Are we just supposed to assume that we're great at relationships? And just because you are in a relationship, it doesn't mean you know what you need to know to make it grow. See, love is not enough. It's only when we develop skills we don't have that we become better at what we do. I mean, so my son gives us this book, and it talks about shame. And shame is what drives a lot of our motivations. It drives a lot of the hurt inside and a lot of the things that we do. And when you feel shamed, what do? It's almost like standing in a room naked. So the way it worked was I started listening to Brené Brown. I listened to her once, and I listened to her twice, and I realized, wait a minute, there's a way around this. And I took that new set of tools that I learned from Brené Brown, and I started applying them. And instead of reacting like I normally did, I remained neutral. And by staying emotionally neutral, I was able to hear the words my wife was telling me without getting upset. This is about you. I mean, how does your partner know what you're thinking if you don't have a productive way of telling them how you're feeling? Don't make it worse. Stop doing anything that creates those situations that you hate, those situations that deteriorate the quality of your relationship. Love isn't enough. Sometimes we have to have the skills to protect and ensure that love, to preserve that love. And if the things you are doing are poisoning the relationship and the love that you share, eventually that poison will kill that relationship. If your relationship has any issues in it, if it's bumping or even if it's just stagnant, you're just not going anywhere, you have to take a look at what you're doing, and you have to ask yourself some real questions about, is it working? Okay, it starts with you. It starts with accepting the fact that no matter where you are in your relationship, there are things that you can do to make it better. When you have the right communication and the right platform for growing your relationships, they grow into something amazing. They really do. I woke up one day with one goal. It was to try and help you and people like you make your life better. And I don't think there's anything that makes anyone's life better than knowing that they have a solid relationship with a person they can trust who has the same ideas and the same goals as they do. And I hope that's what I'm giving you here. As always, I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. I'm not giving up on me or you. And just remember, today is your day. Make it a good one.